Hi guys, welcome to the studio today. Hi guys, welcome along to the studio. Good to have you here with me. I'm actually continuing on the pod series, and today I'm going to look at curves and coils with our pods. So this is just so cool. I love actually making these. I'm a big lover of spirals, so anything that kind of curves the clay, spirals the clay, ooh, I love it. So I'm just going to show you a few really simple things that you can do to create some gorgeous shapes, which of course is a variation to our main pod shape. So I showed you how to create this shape in the first video in the series, and I'm now going to show you how to use this shape to create gorgeous curves and coils. All right, let's start, get all these ones out of the way, and let's just start on this one. So this was my very beautiful elongated tapered pod. So, I mean, it can simply be as easy as a curve. So simple. And if you had like a couple of these together, you know, maybe a smaller one, different color, you can just create so many different variations in your work just by how you put these together, the sizes and the colors. So I would simply, you actually have to tweak it into shape. You can't just push it and put it down, because it does want to, it has got a memory, so it will kind of go back to its original shape. So sometimes you have to actually manipulate the clay, stretch it down, and then position it onto your workspace to cure in that shape. Okay, so that's the first one. Look, really, really simple one. So let's try something that's a little bit more elaborate. So I'll leave this guy here, and let's just create some nice tapered ends on this one that we can spiral up and coil around, which is probably one of my favorite things to do, to be honest. I did actually a series of clasps, polymer clay clasps, where I coiled the clay around and made like hooks and eyes so that I could use them in some big elaborate pieces, and they were really cool. So just working on tapering ends, and sometimes when it does get so long, it's easy to hold this one. And what if we simply curve up? Now remember, you have to actually tweak it and roll it into shape as you go, because it has a memory, as I said, and it wants to pop back to where it originally was. So let's just go that one that way, and we'll go this one this way. And remember, again, because I'm working with a relatively firm clay, it's just holding its shape so beautifully well. So let's kind of just try something like that. Super simple. And really, you just cure him like that. Nice and easy. So we'll get him out of the way there as well. All right, I'm going to pull this clay in. Here's one I prepared earlier. And I'm just going to make a nice little spiral, actually. I have an idea with these spirals. I've been playing around with these the last few days, and I kind of found something that I really liked. So I'm going to create another long taper again. Make sure your ends stay nice and tapered. Sometimes they want to cave in or hollow or crack. So just be really careful and work in with those ends quite well, so that you do have a nice taper on the end. All right, so just get it a little bit longer. Sorry to make you wait. I probably should have prepared this earlier. All right, but I think we're okay now. So I'm simply going to roll this one again, but I'm going to roll all the way, and I'm going to create a beautiful spiral. This is some of my favorite things to create. I just love a spiral. So a really simple, easy process to do. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way. I'll be using these actually in the next video, so I'm going to keep them here so that I don't have to make them again, and I can use them in the next video. All right, this one, I'm going to do some teeny ones here, and just going to create like a crescent moon shape. So let's create a nice taper on each end, and I'm just going, oops, sorry, I'm not just bumped that guy. Just going to tweak the clay in, and you can create some beautiful shapes just like this. This one needs a little bit more of a taper on the end, so we'll just do that and pull it back in together. So that would get cured just like this. You could create a thread hole up here, be a really cool little piece. And look, when you start putting some of these together, they can be quite cool. You know, when you put some of these shapes together. Pretty cool, hey? Okay, just playing now. All right, so really, there really isn't any hard and fast rules on how to create these, but all I've done is simply created that basic pod shape. More often than not, elongate them, and then you can create all sorts of shapes just by manipulating the clay into various you know, kind of different ways, different shapes. Very cool. Oh, look, a happy face. All right, so that's it from the studio for today. This is our curves and coils with our pod beads. So I really hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.